canoes and paddled up this Georgetown River. Well, we paddled for about a day, I guess, up the river. And they had a big store, both of them, the old man and the son. And the old man's store, they baked bread. See? So that's where I stayed, which would have been fine if, in fact, I pissed on I slept wherever I could, of course. You know, it was hot, warm all the time. So I slept on the 5 or 6 sacks of flour there, and I had to sleep on them and pissed all over the flour. So the guy, the baker, he wanted no part of me. So they sent me back, paid my way back, and that's when I started to trying to figure out how I could get out of there.
How long were you in Georgetown?
I don't think much over 2 or 3 days.
So you mentioned something about the blacks and about the news traveling fast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, I think the canoes we were in was probably rented, see, to I think it was 2 canoes, because they had quite a bit of luggage. And I remember this place, you know, they had great big vats, wooden vats, to get water in when it was rainy season. And there was gold mines, gold fields that up the line, and they used to you know, sell groceries and stuff to the miners.
In Georgetown?
Yeah.
Up the river from Georgetown?
Yeah.
All right, so you...
See, Demerara was the name of the place. Georgetown was a city in Demerara, see?
Demerara was a province in British Guiana?
Yeah.
So you're there 2 or 3 days. How'd the blacks find that you were gone?
Oh, then, you mean...
That you had stowed away with a Chinaman?
Oh, I didn't, when I went with the Chinaman, that was all cut and dried.
Oh, with the black lady?
Yeah.
She didn't care?
Oh, she was glad to get rid of me.
So then the Chinaman up there, when you peed on the flour, he decided you had to go back?
Yeah, that's right.
So you went back?
Yeah. I must have been there a week or so. I went back and went back to the black lady. She had a house, good-sized house. And I remember there was no school, no more cash boy after it was fired. And all of a sudden I got fever. And I had typhoid fever. I got the typhoid fever around in Demerara. I didn't know it was from mosquitoes or not. But anyway, I had as much as 106 degrees of fever. A lot of times I was delirious. And I remember this one black nurse, when I started to come to life again, she says, the only thing that saved you is you could drink the milk every time I gave it to you. That was the only milk I ever had in my life up to then. It was at this hospital.
You know the name of the hospital?
No, it was General Hospital, more or less. We usually called it a General Hospital. So I was in there about 6 weeks, I guess. When I came out, I came back, and then I got to hanging around supposed to be looking for a job, but I didn't know where in the hell to
You were
look
10
for.
years old.
10 years old.
Well,
Yeah.
did kids at that age work? I mean, were they out working on their own and that type of thing down there?
Those that couldn't eat.
Why couldn't you go to school?
I'd quit school
Black lady
in
made
the
you quit
4th
school?
grade. Yeah,
Did she make you quit school?
to take this cash boy's job. See?
Why'd she make you quit school, though?
Well, trying to make a few pennies.
I see. At this point, you were 10. Did you know anything about your mother then?
Well, I got to know more about her then, at that period, than I did before, because every time I got a chance, I'd go around, you know, and see the sister and the mother, but there was no love or anything between me and my mother. None whatever. I can't recall, because she was always fighting to make a living. I was just, if I was around there, it was to bum something to eat. Anyway, I got hanging around this dock. I showed Jane where I got aboard the boat.
It's still there?
No, the boat left there and had me on it.
No, but the dock is still there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And finally, the boat was going to leave. She had loaded all her molasses aboard, you know, bunches of molasses down the hole. And I remember this little sailor. He was Irish, little beady blue eyes. I remember him very well. And I hinted to him, I guess, that I wanted to. Anyway, he showed me where to get in the hole. See? So I crawled in the hole, in with all this molasses, and I stayed in there. The boat pulled out about 2 hours after that, see? And I guess I fell asleep. I could hear the water rushing back and forth in the... And as I say, I fell asleep. And then finally I woke up in the morning, laying on puncheons, you know. I could lay on anything back.
What are puncheons?
Puncheons and big barrels of molasses. I waited till I figured she was well out of it. I was cute enough to realize that if I was too close, they'd put me ashore. So I waited till we were well out to sea. I guess it must have been